what is that, video number 2 now? It's Sunday. The next day, I posted what we're gonna do for 2024, and I'm keeping my promise. Oh, sorry. Put this hoodie on, it's like strangling me. But we're gonna just keep pumping videos out. We got pretty, for me, being pretty productive, pretty freaking productive this weekend. Painted the motor, it's dry, it looks way better. The razor, we were having electrical issues, we fixed that, I'm pretty sure. Knock on wood. If something happens again, you're gonna see a video of me just burning it to the ground. But, so yeah, we're taking off everything on the motor, this one. We're gonna go to my shop and we're gonna powder coat it. What color are we doing? I don't know, I really don't. This looks important. You ever find something on the ground and you're like, man, that looks important. And I know what this fell out of, but I don't remember. Anyway. Yeah, we're gonna continue on. I think I'm gonna wrap the car. I've always wanted to wrap a car. Not me personally, like I can't rap. Lyrically and vinylly. So yeah, I love my color scheme, like Powder Coating Creations is red, black. I like my vehicle, like my Ford I drive is silver. I love silver. And I love old school teal, like the 67. So I think we're gonna wrap it like a black, red, teal, silver theme. When and if this car ever runs and drives functionally. Yeah, so I think we're gonna stick around something like those colors. I don't know what colors though. We're not doing red, silver, teal, black. We're not doing, that's weird, I don't like that. We'll come up with something. But yeah, so let's get down to it. The fuel lines are gonna be, man, I did miss a lot, didn't I? Dang. That's okay. The fuel lines, before we get started, I'm using my phone again because I didn't get to the shop yet. We're getting the mic. I'm bringing it here so I don't gotta keep yelling. My voice is smoked, but it's in the afternoon. It's almost time to go inside, shower, get ready for bed. So I'm gonna try to hurry up and do this because I'm motivated. Let's just keep the motivation going. I tell myself, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. It's not gonna happen. Let's just get to it. So we're gonna take off everything. Again, before I go and start recording me tearing this apart, I'm gonna steal the phone. We're gonna take pictures of all these fuel lines because we're gonna do the fuel lines. It's kind of a, you gotta be careful, but you take pictures and videos of it, you'll put them all back where they need to be. So yeah, let me do that. And then let's just start removing all this, boxing it up, and then after that, we're gonna head to the shop and coat it. Granted, I don't know if we'll get to it tomorrow, but we got a lot of stuff going on at the shop, so maybe in the middle of the week. But maybe we'll start on it tomorrow. But let me take pictures of this. All right, like I said, we're gonna pull everything off the motor that we can powder coat. Bell housing adapter, valve covers, intake horn, the fuel lines, but we gotta be very careful because I wanna be able to put them on again because they're all different shapes and sizes. So we just gotta make sure we put them on correctly. The mounts for the engine, all the stuff over there next to the trans and the old Mustang motor, we got to powder coat as well, other than the harmonic balancer. No, you shouldn't powder coat them. That's old, so we're not going to do anything with that. But yeah, so let's get started. All right. Man, you should see everything is coated in like a brown overspray from the primer. Let's see, it's on the truck. Yeah, that's gonna need to be clay bar. There's definitely overspray on that thing. but again, I need to buy a cover, but I'll fix that. A little clay bar reaction, it'll be fine. But anyway, let's get to this. So yeah, got some tools. We're just gonna start running the shit off. I'm gonna rip the valve covers off, the intake horn. We're gonna go after, I got some tools here. I'm gonna put in my kangaroo pouch. That's why, like, I hate the cold, but I love the cold because I love hoodies, pockets. But we're gonna take all of the fuel lines off first. I'll probably do the valve cover and the intake horn last. This is already loose, just so we don't drop anything in those while we're taking this off. Yeah, hopefully everything comes off easily, you know. I did a set of these. A lot of people think, like, why are you gonna do fuel rails? How do you powder coat those without getting sand in them for sandblasting? I'll show you. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I did a set already before. I have special plugs that thread into what I'm taking off right now that seal everything up just like it's on the motor, so you don't get anything in them. But all I'm doing right now is pulling out the fuel lines. I got a million different fittings here. Let me just throw you in fast edit mode, and then I'll come back when it's done. Oh, golly. That must have, like, if I recorded that, that would have been painful to watch. Like, no matter how fast I was going, I was going slower. So, but we got it off in one piece. I'm just going to bring it all in one piece to the shop. So that way, when we put it back, it'll hopefully, I'll take pictures of it again and it'll go back together one piece. I need to take off the return lines on the injectors. And then all this, is this rubber? Is it just loose or broken? I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave that one, I don't know. But I want to take this intake horn off. So, a lot of times, you know, bolts that are in a block or whatever, they'll get anodized, so when you fucking throw an impact on them, you might just twist the head right off. Like, what you should do is take a ratchet, break them loose, and then run it off with the impact. So I'm just gonna run it off with the impact. Hopefully they don't break. I got a color combo in mind, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I'm assuming this is just stuck on there with a gasket. Again, I'm assuming. So if I tap it with a rubber mallet, hopefully the seal will break and we'll be good, right? Again, I have no idea. Ta-da! There you have it. A stock poop-looking intake horn. For all the airs. You don't want to get debris in that. Now I'm just being serious. So I'll vacuum that out, but I don't care right now. Now I could get to all this. I could, put plugs on those and paint in here a little bit better because we were outside the lines. So this will come off. I already have this taken off. Water pump is gonna just stay on. Now it's just the valve covers, the main case front, and the bell housing thing. Oh, and this. So, oh, some big dogs there. What size are those? 17? Real fancy. Name them. 9/16. What's that, 14 now? 15? We're in America. We're opposite of everybody. Alright, we gotta use metric. $15, right? What's 9/16 in metric form? Snug like a bug in a rug. That'll work. All right. Here, let me get you closer so you can see how clean this is when we take it off, or how disgusting and valves are probably gonna be like broken off in there and like just destroyed, and I'm sitting here saying this is a good clean motor. So I guess we're gonna find out right now. Get on there. Right. What's in number 1? Or is that number 6? Wow. And guys, that is spotless. Oops, sorry. Absolutely spotless. What's behind door number 2 or 5? Ooh. Get off of there. Spotless. Very clean, if I do say so myself. Look at this. Wait a minute, that's not a Ford. Let's look under that one. That one's gonna be the one that's broke. Watch. I'll laugh. Super clean, guys. That's awesome. That's good news. It kind of really makes me want to pull the oil pan, but we're not. All right, let me put you back up here. Oh yeah, see? I got it running good, I think. Anyway, carry on. All right, let's rip these off really quick. Hold on, let me My phone's at like 2%. Plug it in, plug it in. Man, here, I'll show you something cool too. I was looking, I'm like, man, I need a battery pack for this gimbal on my phone while I'm recording. So I was looking on Amazon. I just had one of these old bad boys I got for Christmas. USB-C and a USB normal. Both of them are charging at all times. Awesome. Mechanic video recorders. All right, let's pull these off. Woo. Should we coat these or should we just leave them? We gotta coat them. And then in the coat pile. Oh, nice. Just dropped the razor blade in that one. Get that out. Can't fall anywhere, right? Yeah. I was looking for that razor blade. It was just in next to the push rods. God, this thing is spotless. Have a flashlight on it? No rust, so it's oiled. I mean, it's not like oozing oil, but pretty dang clean. Another thing, this gives me more fuel to the fire, is everything's gonna be open, so it's like, all right, we have to get this coated and seal it all back up. So I'm gonna go tonight, or online, buy new gaskets. These are probably fine. I mean, maybe nice new black ones, match. But yeah, so let's finish. Let's take off front cover. I've taken this off once already. And it's cool because I took it off and you could see the person that assembled it. Probably in, I don't know, I think this is 96 or whatever this is. The person that assembled this motor's fingerprints are in there. I thought that was cool. Thinking about just turning up the P pump. I'm gonna try to buy, not a crazy big turbo, a manifold. Just a little bit overstocked to get some spool and some funny sounds. And then just run it. I'm not gonna do anything to this motor. If I can drive it for a couple weeks and then blow it up, cool. Or it might become addicting and we might just go crazy on her. Look here, let me show you. So I didn't touch anywhere in this. I don't know if you could see. There's like the fingerprints from when the guy put it on. He had a really small finger, I guess. But yeah, I need to buy that too. But you could buy billet ones and stuff, but we'll make this one look neat. What else? We gotta take off that really quick. All right, we're gonna leave that on. We'll run this off. I know these are loose. I put them on. I'm surprised they're all still there. What in the world? There's always one. I don't want to leave that on, so let that come off. How the hell is that so tight? Blech. It's okay. That is okay. All right. I think that's it. Let me bring you in. Oh, let me unplug you again. Why did I plug you in? All right, so valve covers, intake horn is off. Front, off. Here's everything. The fuel rails. Oh, we need to do the fuel return line. I'll just leave that, honestly. That's all we're doing. We're gonna make all this look pretty. Plus there's some stuff over here. I was gonna do these return lines, but they're small. I chipped it a little bit. A little touch up, it'll be fine. But yeah, that is it. Next time you see us, we're gonna be at the shop. So wave my magic wand, boom, at the shop. Voila, I told you. Now we're at my shop. So I got the parts. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in my big oven since we're using it already and it's hot. I'm gonna put them in there. They're nasty. So I'm using my front camera because I can't switch in videos. And I'm just gonna get them really hot and bake them. They're cast, there's nastiness inside the metal, so I gotta bring that to the surface, and when we blast it, we blast clean. So outgassing. I'm gonna put them in there. I'm gonna put the fuel lines in there too and just get them all, I'm just gonna burn them. So then probably for an hour, 400, 450, whatever the oven's set at, maybe for a little longer while we wait because we're doing a dragster frame. So yeah, we're gonna get this done. And then we're gonna find a color to do, I don't know. So let me put them in the oven and then yeah, we'll be back. All right, so we outgassed them, and then I turned my dad loose on the blaster, and he got them all nice and blasted. I was supposed to take that out because there's a rubber grommet, so I gotta take that out, probably touch up around it. Everything, even, do these come out? Oh yeah, see these come out. So I might pop them out. I didn't yet. Pop them out, blast them underneath. Like I said, I wasn't. On these fuel lines, I think these are 1/8 inch plugs, weld a washer to them. That way it tightens and it keeps it tight, so when you are powder coating them, it keeps it where it's gonna be, so when they're tight on the vehicle, it'll be freaking flush. Now I forgot to put plugs on this side before I gave them the, turn them loose. I'll have to break it loose, touch it up, blow air through it a lot. They'll be fine, but man, why is my phone not, there we go, it's not focusing. Yeah, so they're done. I'm gonna touch them up probably tomorrow. My light decided to have a party, so that's cool. Fix the light, and then we're gonna coat them. I'm gonna come up with a color today. I don't know what. I don't like not being able to flip the phone camera, but whatever. But I'll come up with a color tonight, And yeah, we'll do it soon. We'll be back. All right, it's been a while. Celsius sparkling mango passion fruit. Tastes like ass. Perfect. It's been on the rack for about a week and a half, just sitting here like this because I can't come up with the color to do and the color scheme. Finally figured it out. I'm going with it. And it's crazy how me being a powder coater, I have a million colors. You think I could just find one, or even you guys, trying to figure out a color you want to do is impossible, even for me. I figured it out. We're going to shoot this stuff. We're doing teal and red differently, so let's get to it. Hey, look at what we got. All the parts are back. I'll do a little snippet as I'm explaining and talking to you right now, but I actually powder coated all these. I made an entire video. I didn't like how it came out. I stripped it all down. Actually, then I brought more pieces in, the ones that were at my house as well. So, yeah. We're going to coat them whiskey bronze. Now, I think I'm going to coat everything whiskey bronze, and then I'm going to do a little bit of teal. There ain't going to be a lot, but there'll be a little. Whiskey bronze is an awesome color with clear over it. Super cool color. So right now I got some wheels in there. Let me clean the gun, and then let's do it one more time, and the last time. All right, let's pull it out of here. Let's see how it looks. Oh, I left that plug in. Shoot. That's okay. I love this oven. It's an old oven. God dang it, I hate the frickin' floor on it. Floors and ovens are completely pointless. I said what I said. I left that plug in.
Oh well. This is going to be... So I just filled these racks. If this was a customer stuff, I wouldn't put this much on a rack, but it's mine, so if it clangs together a little bit, I'm not really worried about it. But I think I got it. It's hot as the dickens. How hot are dickens? That's my question. Where did that saying come from? All right, let's get you in there so you can check it out. Come here. So this is a cool color. Very sporkly. Some little minor, mistakes. Look at that. Fancy. It's a cool color, that's for sure. Super cool. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so let's get it back to the house. I gotta peel the tape off. All the tapes. Like this one's drooping. What's this one look like? Ooh, look at that. Yeah. Let me get the tape off and then we'll see you back at the house. Let's get this put back together. Finally.
Alright, we're back at my house. I'm charging the phone so I can't plug my mic in, and luckily my mic's been being a little bitch lately, so I'm just gonna talk louder. Also, more towards the beginning of this video when I'm at my shop, I apologize for the noise. I've been trying to edit it down a little bit because when I'm editing it almost blows my eardrums out. It is super hard to record in my shop when everyone's working, so sorry for the loudness. But we're back here in the quiet. I got the fuel lines behind the camera on the ground all put back together. I had them on the motor because I got home and I just wanted to see what it looked like, but I had to take it off because we got to clean this area for the air gasket, the intake, or whatever this is. I bought new gaskets for the valve covers, which is cool. And then, honestly, my favorite part, it's nothing crazy. I traded my buddy for some powder work for the cover. Ooh, spicy, so that'll look cool going in there. So yeah, I'm gonna put you in time lapse. Clean it, vacuum it. I lost my skinny suction vacuum attachment, so I got this as best as I can with just a hose because apparently everything I need is not here. But yeah, let me clean it up. We'll put this thing together as much as we can. I might end this video short because after this video, I'm immediately going to go into the video for putting it back in the car. We're putting the trans on. I got the torque converter. We're putting it in the car for good. Only downfall is the trans mount that I made is shifty, just like the engine mounts, and I forgot to bring that yesterday to fix it and make it look better and powder coat it. So worst comes to worst, I could leave that out and then take it to work, fix it, and then slap it in. But this motor is going to be in the car today, so stay tuned for the next video. But alright, so I'm just going to clean this, vacuum it. I'm not going to show you guys that because it's loud, obnoxious, and it's boring. So let me do that, and then we'll start assembly. Alright, so I cleaned it. Foam melt wizard. Cleaned it up. Always gasket was impossible to get off, I'll be honest with you. So now what I'll do is I'll put all the valve covers on. Velcro. Tailgate. Just open the tailgate. Don't lift over the thing because I know it's full of juice. Spilled all over me. That's okay. those things where you push them in. Since we don't have those, if these are too long now. Okay, so what's this one? So that end, those two. Those things are squished it down, and it's not squishing up, but that's the top of the motor. I'm not worried about that. So then this gets this. Assuming there goes a vet. That. Them bolts. Not long ones. I Cerakoted these, so at least it'll look good. missing one. I'm not surprised. I don't know where I put those other gaskets. There's only longer ones than this. Wow. Long dongs. All right, well, so I got most of it on. I started putting the bell housing, or blah, 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 flywheel flex plate because it's an auto. But anyway, started putting it on, looking good. I wasn't gonna take that off and do it where the oil filter is, but there's two gaskets, and I think I already said in the video that they're like $60. So I'm like, you know what, it could stay black. But I didn't. I forgot to put a gasket, get a gasket for the front and the crankshaft. So, but that's gonna be on the front of the car anyway. So that'll be easy once it's in. So, but yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. I'm going to, literally, I'm putting the motor in the car again right now. Like, we're putting it in. I'm starting the next video. This video took a little bit longer because I didn't know what color to do, but we're good now. So I appreciate it. I think I'm at like 180 subscribers. That's so cool. You know, that may not be a lot, but that's awesome that people want to watch my dumbass do stuff. So if you like it, comment, you know, that's really helpful. And then, yeah, I'll see you on the next one, guys. Stay tuned. Coming right up.